Hey everyone, so we are going for a ride and we are going to check out what the internet says is an abandoned locomotive on someone's lawn, an abandoned steam locomotive. We're going to see if this thing actually exists. I'm not 100% sure. If it's there, it's under a tree and you can't really see it on Google Earth or anything like that. So, let's go solve this mystery. Let's go see some decaying train chaos. Woohoo! There it is, as promised, right on this guy's front lawn. On a busy highway, not a lot of places to stop and pull over. So I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna take a few photos. We'll see if anyone's here. If they come out of the house, I'll say hello. This guy looks like he's got some interesting stuff on his property, so hopefully he won't get mad at me. Also, looks like maybe it's got some Christmas lights on it, so that's kind of cool. It's a sign of life. Maybe there's someone around who can tell me a little bit more about this little steam engine on the lawn. So it is cool as fuck. There's like a car around the corner with the engine running, but I don't see anyone with it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But I just wanted to point out that inside it looks like it has proper motor. So this thing looks like a steam engine. But inside it's got, looks like a diesel engine. So that's kind of cool. I don't know the story about this one. I've been here, I've been like looking around the corner. Whoever was with that car hasn't come out to say anything, so I want to respect their privacy. And I'm gonna head back to the car and maybe I'll, this seems like a case where if I drop like a note in the mail and I'll see if I get a response that way. I don't want to just like show up on someone's property unannounced. All right, everyone. So we're back in the car and I can tell you a little bit more about what we just saw. When I originally heard about this thing, just on like one or two vague messages on message boards around the internet, it said that it was a steam locomotive. So I assumed I was going to go see a steam locomotive. And when I rolled up, it looked like a steam locomotive. And then you look at it a little bit closer, and it doesn't have big iron wheels on the side. If you look inside, it has a motor, and the front quote-unquote boiler has a big grill on it for ventilation, something you would need for a mechanical engine. You wouldn't want that with a steam boiler, obviously. So that is not a steam locomotive. It's very interesting that this fake steam locomotive was produced. It was built by the Plymouth Locomotive Works. Plymouth made a lot of interesting very small locomotives back when they were in business. So this was one of their weird products. I'm not sure how many of these things were built. I'll see if I can find some information on that, but what I was reading before I took this trip didn't encourage me that there was enough information that I could easily just get my hands on around the internet. One thing I can definitely tell you is that the current owner of it bought it at an auction. It used to be used at a small tourist train operation. So it's been sitting on this guy's lawn for quite a few years. And I didn't run into the owner. I was hoping to run into someone there who I could have a conversation with, but no one was there, and I felt a little awkward just showing up at this person's house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a letter in the mail, and I'll see if I get a response. If I do, great. Maybe I can tell you more about it. Otherwise, this thing is sitting on someone's lawn on their private property. There wasn't a big no trespass sign in front of it, but just kind of implied. So I'm not going to say where this thing is. Also because I haven't seen a lot of mentions about it on the internet. There's a few more details that I'm going to withhold just so I don't give it away. I just, I don't want this guy's lawn to become a tourist attraction. Whether or not that's what his intent of leaving this on the lawn, that is for him to decide. Or she, or whoever it is that currently owns that thing. All that said, I got shit to do, you got shit to do. Let's get the hell out of here.